You ready? We'll do 20 minutes.
My head feels like a cage, a prisoner of rage. I close my eyes and I see red. The brighter side of me is dead. But don't you walk away from me. I'll try to chase you if you leave. But I can't be the one that you call on, 'cause I'm just too far gone. And there's an aching in my bones, a haunting in my soul. I lie awake to grow old, and I'm too far gone. If ignorance is bliss, crown me queen of this. Turn the page and never read again. Rewrite those words, 'cause my mind's been. Don't you walk away from me. I'll try to chase you on my knees. But I can't be the one that you called on, 'cause I'm just too far gone. An aching in my bones, a haunting in my soul. I lie awake to grow. I'm too far gone. So don't you walk away from me. I'll try, I'll try to chase you on my knees. Oh, but I can't be the one that you call on, 'cause I'm just too far gone. There's an aching in my bones and a haunting in my soul. I lie awake to grow. I'm too far gone.
Brooklyn Cafe Show, live on the radio. Call us if you want to talk. Conversation getting hot. Wave a wand, ring a bell, brewing up that coffee smell. Now it's time to meet your host, Don and Freddie. Do the most.
They do the most.
Do the most. Do the most.
Do the most.
Do the most. Do the most.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sipping on a coffee early in the morning.
Oh, yo. Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to
the breakfast at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day.
Or just to say good morning.
So get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
And welcome to the morning show. We're only 27 minutes late.
It's pretty good. It's morning. I know it's pretty good on a Friday morning to be 27 minutes late.
I think
After Thursday night show, sometimes I think we're lucky we actually go on air on Friday mornings.
why do you say that?
Why? We have had a really, really busy week. It's been a great week. We've been telling everyone this is the most we've been out on the road in 2 years. Joey from Coffee News came by yesterday. He said, why are you always leaving? But gratefully, we've got a lot of great things that we've been able to do. Go to Lynn University. We went up to some other places around the community. Yesterday, we did a shoot for a new facial cream, so that's pretty exciting. She was so happy. She looked so beautiful yesterday.
She was happy. I gotta tell you, that was some shoot. Listen, CNN opened up a new platform. Did you hear it? No. CNN Plus.
Nope.
It lasted 30 days.
Wow.
They only had 10,000 viewers.
For what?
For CNN Plus.
Why?
That's crazy.
What happened? Was they paid for play
Because
platform?
what's happening right now, look what's happening in Netflix.
CNN, give me a...
Netflix is going to lose 2 million followers by the end of the month.
Because they raised the price.
Well, that's one reason, and their content ain't all that. You can always find it from somebody else.
Yeah, HBO
This
Max.
is why
It is
I don't
true.
agree with watching movies at home.
HBO Max.
Because you're going to wipe everything out.
I saw Coda yesterday. You see that one?
Did you?
Did you
love
like
it?
I loved it.
Slick, is she open?
Yeah, she's open.
That one's phenomenal.
Did
Made
you
you
go
cry?
to the movies or did you watch it from home?
No, I went to movies. That's my favorite thing. I love going to
You
movies.
and Freddie can hang out.
Yeah.
We bring a bar.
Sometimes I'm like, am I gonna see Freddie here?
When do you go? I'll meet you there. I bring a bar.
I saw
there.
I go regular. I don't go on a specific
She
day.
I go
yesterday.
every Saturday. I go.
Is that date night
And
for
we
you?
bring it. No, it's movie night.
I saw a scene with the
It could
Dumbledore
be
this
day
weekend.
night. It could be anything night.
Movie night.
It's a
absolutely.
Saturday night. Why you gotta
Should we go
always-
tomorrow night to the movies?
I'm probably gonna go to the movies at Del Rey. I'll be there.
What are you gonna see?
Secrets
What
of
am I saying?
Dumbledore?
What?
Secrets of Dumbledore.
No, you told me to see a movie. What was it?
Oh, bad
It
guys.
gotta be you.
Bad guys.
Oh
Bad
yeah,
guys, bad
actually,
guys.
watch it instead. It's better.
But
Bad
bad
Guys.
guys.
That's
But
a
I'm not
cartoon,
gonna.
right?
But I know it's gonna come out on HBO Max, so I'll just.
Yeah, for $150 a month, you better wait for it.
I'm just gonna.
150 a month. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you what is wrong with
It
you.
happens, you know.
It's $150 a month he spent.
No, but I set
For
the
what?
mood. I
Internet
set the
cable.
mood.
All of his entire package.
I
talking
set the
about utility
mood.
bills?
I set the mood. Yeah, I set the mood. But like going to the movies
He
is kind
has
of like
every HBO you can think of.
I
I
think
have
you get
all
HBO
the
for
platforms.
free, actually. For like their students, which is cool.
Oh no,
You're a
no,
student,
not
you get for free?
no.
At FAU, yeah, they have like a deal with HBO.
Really?
Nice.
Did you know that?
I know.
Let's steal
It's a
some
bargain
wire
then.
from
They're gonna run a very
You
long
have-
wire.
Don't you have to put your student pass in?
Yeah,
Let me give you a couple dollars.
there's a lot of people on my account.
Today's,
Is there?
Today's Earth Day.
Yes. Yes. Did you see in the new, first of all, before we go, that you want to introduce our guest over here
Yes,
in
the
the corner?
Kingdom
Can we
is
go
a
to
two-shot.
two-shot?
Just trying to call it correct, my bad.
What is he doing?
He's mumbling. That's what he's doing. He's a little tired still from last night. He had a great show last
What's
night.
the matter, Slick? Do you need someone needs
No,
some
it's okay,
coffee?
Bailey. Thank you there, but yeah.
You know we love you, Slick. You know
Bailey's
that?
Thank
wearing
you.
a hat with a hat.
Exactly.
We've got Ray joining
For
us.
sure.
Ray is a grad
Yes,
student from Lynn
yes.
University,
I'm so
Lean
happy to be
forward
here.
a little bit, Ray, so they can see you.
a fitness instructor, a multimedia, or no, you're a communications.
I'm a
grad student.
communication major,
Communication
and then I work
strategist.
as a personal training. Yeah, but communication strategy is my specialist, the specialty, I should say.
And so everyone's going to say, and what does that entail?
So that deals with more. I like to use PR, public relations, as a good way to describe like what I'm learning about just the communication between organizations and the public in general. And that doesn't have to mean like big organizations like Walmart and Apple and things like that. Just even like any type of public relations, like outreach to the public and things like that. That's the type of work that I'm studying. But it's really interesting. Like, there's so much thought and research that goes behind every single thing that's put out to the public.
What was your undergrad in?
Communication as well.
I can't believe
Yeah.
the age. How old you are? You told me you're in grad school.
Yeah, 21. Yeah, I wanted to
In grad
get,
school?
Yeah.
I am, yup.
You were like a
No way.
brainiac.
Yeah, you just get stuff done. Lynn lets you start your grad program while you're still in your undergrad, so I actually started a few months earlier, so I was able to get a jump start on it, which was good.
Wow.
Any money saved is a blessing, because you know how it is
Yeah, Lynn's a
right
private
now.
university.
How long does it take to get a grad degree?
Lynn, 1 year. Just
I
1
think
year.
I'm gonna go to school.
Beautiful.
I thought it was 2 years.
I think you
Depending on your field, what you're studying. Like, mine is 1 year,
have,
yeah.
you have
My master's.
your master's.
Yes.
I may want to get my master's.
As a matter of fact, Lynn has a great master's program that they're offering for like 1 year for half the price of other schools' 2-year programs, and it's in a lot of their programs.
In communications?
And no, in many
Everything.
things. In many things, I saw one in education. I saw one for an MBA, and they're online. And it's pretty amazing because what that does for you, for the job market, it exponentially raises your value.
I should get my master's.
You should get your
In
MBA,
communication. My MBA. Master's?
Master's
Of
in Business
Business
Administration.
No, I think I want to do communications.
You want to learn how to speak?
I want to learn how to speak. Maybe they'll teach me how to spell too.
Communication strategy.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool because I think it's totally changed with the pandemic, that they have all these online programs now. And Lynn, from what I've seen, is one of the only universities that really works with you while you're working. Because most grad students are already out working in the field and they're looking to get a higher education.
And they give you a pad to
and they
work
can't
with
stop
too.
work. Right, they can't stop work to go to grad
Yeah,
school.
they give everyone free iPads,
I
which is
saw
always
that.
a plus. Yeah,
You
super
know,
big.
that's interesting. I think I'm gonna look into getting my.
I know someone that was looking at some other schools and they are half the price of other graduate programs. And Lynn's still a private university and a great school, they were great with us. We have to actually fill out a survey that
I
they
saw
sent us
that.
the other day.
So we
But
had a
I
lot of
haven't
work
had
to do.
time, as you see, to do anything. We did a great shoot yesterday, which was pretty cool.
It's fun. And today is Earth Day.
Today's Earth Day. Recycle, reuse, repurpose, which is what I think we should do a segment in the studio today on how Freddie recycled Slick in the back. I want you to take some video of our backstage
No, don't do
equipment
that. Don't do
on how
that.
Freddie recycles, reuses, and repurposes electronic equipment. How you're saving the earth.
I don't
What do
throw
you do with it?
anything away. Okay, because I believe it has a use. You just gotta wait until it
It does.
comes.
You should see your electric bill while all these things are plugged in all day long.
Come on, this small low voltage. That's not the problem.
What's
That
the problem?
AC that's always on, that's a problem.
No, it's got to stay on at 55.
Well,
That's a no go. Otherwise,
But today's Earth Day, and I saw a news article this morning that talked about how they are taking the forests down and creating pellets.
Interesting.
what
So
kind of
these
pellet?
pellets, little green pellets from the forestry, from the woods, they make it sawdust, and then they make it pellets, and you burn the pellets for energy.
Mm.
Instead of burning coal, you're burning pellets.
Like wood
for it.
pellets you can
Like
use.
wood
yeah.
pellets. So Harvard University, they want to bring attention to this because burning trees is more carcinogenic. See, I gotta get my message. Than coal.
Really?
So this news guy followed the truck to see where it was going. Who is burning these pellets?
Yeah.
Overseas. It's going to Europe. They don't even use it here. Meanwhile, you go to South Carolina, beautiful acreage, destroyed. It takes 43 years for a tree to come back to life.
They say we really should be planting more trees.
But they're saying, and then the guy gets on there, he lies. The vice president lies and
Well,
lies
South
and
Carolina
lies.
and ExxonMobil, apparently there's going to be a huge investigation, allegedly, that before they had merged as ExxonMobil, some of the stories that came out were maybe not so factual on global warming and environmental safety in the water and how waters are rising there.
If you can't smell the pollution, get a new nose. Okay, because the ocean all of a sudden is brown. It ain't green. They take pictures of different places that are still green because, no human being lives there yet. But these pellets, and the guy, you go outside the factory and there's like sand hills everywhere, sawdust. And you go to your car and your car is covered in sawdust. He says, no, that's not our sawdust.
There's somebody
gotta
out
laugh.
there in a windstorm.
Lady says,
It's like Tatooine slick.
Lady says, who saw this? You're in the middle of nowhere. Who else can it be? No, it's not ours. It's the environment. Seriously? I mean, what kind of Kool-Aid is this guy drinking?
I don't know. Did you see all the new solar
Probably very-
panels are using in PR?
It's probably a very special kind of Kool-Aid. I would like some Kool-Aid.
All right. Just
Apparently
keep your hand.
PR,
Yes, we have solar panels everywhere. This is
that they're really
destroying the island. Sorry,
no,
the
they're
planet.
saying this is saving the island because
not
the
true.
energy grids are so bad that these solar panels, this company was founded 43 years ago on Earth Day,
I know.
and what it is now doing after Hurricane Maria, and it is totally like the next coming of God.
No, what's happening is there was no infrastructure. Where I lived in Humacao, when the hurricane came in, if you drive in my neck of the rainforest, they have these wires that are the size of this room, round. And they just laid them out with these big trucks to get power to the universe. Nobody has the time, the money, the energy to bury them anymore, so they're just laying out there. So what they did was they got these solar panels all over the island to bring in the electricity. But the solar panels heat up. And what do you do with a solar panel when it dies? You go to Utah where they bury them with all their chemicals inside the glass. I saw the thing on 60 Minutes. It's a problem.
So it's not so great. Like there's another side to this.
Even the windmills, you know the windmills they have in the south, supposed to be great energy. What do you do with a windmill blade when it breaks because it's spinning too fast?
You send it to the sawdust company.
No, you don't recycle. You can't
Send
recycle
it to the
them.
company. It's not their sawdust.
No, you can't because they're full of these chemicals that produce the energy that goes into the turbines.
Like in the plastics and whatnot that it's made out of?
You can't recycle them. There's in Arizona, I think it is. There's a desert of planes and blades now, and now they're looking for new places because they're burying them. Why in the world are you burying? I would tell Elon Musk, Mr. Billionaire, Zillionaire, to get a cargo plane the size of the Empire State Building, put all that junk in there and shoot it to the moon, to the sun.
Well, I can tell you, Space of Mind is doing an Earth Day event tomorrow of recycling clothing. So if you've got clothes you want to donate and get some other clothes, they're doing a clothing swap at Space of Mind tomorrow.
Oh.
Free clothing swap, which is kind of cool.
That is interesting.
I got some footage.
You going to share some clothes with Slick?
Yeah.
What clothes?
I got some old bell
My clothes
bottoms
don't
that I'm
feel-
trying to like.
You got some old bell bottoms?
Yeah, old bell
Old
bottoms. I'm
bell
trying to get
bottoms.
yeah, old bell bottoms. I'm trying
Old
to get
bell bottoms.
old, very old.
What are you doing with bell bottoms?
It was a trend that I thought I liked, but
What?
no, it's
You're
not.
28. What trend?
I don't like it anymore.
You never wore bell bottoms.
I did.
It was the 70s
No,
things. You weren't even thought of.
Trust me, I did. Trust me,
You
because
wore
I had
bell
to cover the
bottoms?
whole shoe. Yeah,
You had to cover the shoe.
yeah, because some of my shoes were chunky, so I covered the shoe.
Some of your shoes are junky?
Chunky.
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 The hell's
like,
that mean?
Like if you have a high top shoe, they're chunky.
We used
They're
to
not
wear.
streamlined like
We
yours.
used to wear marshmallows.
What?
Remember them? They were clunky, chunky,
Marshmallows?
white on the rim,
Hard pass.
and that's. But that was
We'll start wearing white
serious?
marshmallow shoes at this age and white socks. We know we got an issue.
What we got an issue?
You cannot wear white sneakers and white socks here.
Why? Velcro it.
You can't wear those.
Sabrina, if he does that, he's definitely going to be a dad.
I bought a pair of sneakers that you pump them up so that it's on your foot and you tie them up and you strap them up. There's more up, and then
Like,
I
what do you
can't
mean
take
by
them off.
pump them up?
You
Like-
pump it and it
Like air?
and air
Air?
like
Oh,
in
wow.
Just made $250
Oh,
a while, and I want to take them
Do
back.
they still make this, Slick?
I found them,
They
What
come.
is that?
They come back. They come
and
on
then you
and
strap
off.
them around your ankle, you tie them up, and
It's
it
for
comes double
basketball
lace.
though. It's for basketball. For
Is
like,
that what it is? I
yeah,
stumbled into the NBA.
yeah. But like,
$250.
but they don't make them like that anymore. If they're gonna
I
make a
found
bubble,
them.
they just make
You
a.
go to Champion, or what's the name of that place?
Champs?
You found them?
Yeah.
I don't
They're
think
my
they make
size,
them
believe it
anymore.
or not.
Well, we missed you yesterday on the shoot. I got to
Most
tell you.
definitely.
Where'd you guys go?
My house.
Okay. For what was it for?
Have margarita pizza.
The goat cream, blue goat milk. You ever heard of blue goat milk?
No, I haven't.
Ever heard of a
What is
blue
that?
goat?
No, I haven't.
Apparently,
So
they're
you
very
gotta-
rare,
Yeah.
and
that's what they use for
they
the face
produce
soap.
great milk.
Really?
I'm just switch this up.
She bought a bottle of it. This guy drank it all.
No. What about The matzah sandwich.
Oh yes, you had a ham and cheese matzo sandwich.
So I
Can you
decided
tell
to go
people
Jewish.
about your matzah sandwich?
Because it's Passover, so I don't have bread. Well, I do have bread in my house because I made slick a pizza. But I didn't have bread to make you a sandwich. So you got matzah.
So we sat in the living room watching NBA, and I was watching the Mets on my phone. Win, by the way. And so Dawn says, "You want something to eat?" So she brings him a pizza pie. Now, why is he getting a pizza pie when you're not supposed to be eating bread?
I didn't eat it. I just made it.
So he got a pizza pie. They were eating pizza, and she gave me matzah soup,
You had matzo ball soup, yes.
which I've never. What you do? You cut up the matzah ball when you did it, or she
I
does?
did. Well, I cut it up because it's quicker to reheat it in the microwave if you cut it
Never
up.
had a matzah ball missing in the ball.
I hack. It's a cooking hack. You just cut it up in the microwave.
So you know those crackers? What do they call those crackers?
Matzah.
It's a matzah too?
Yes.
So you take the matzah cracker and you put a little bit of milk. Now don't eat her milk because it's disgusting. So you put a little butter, and then you put one slice of ham and one slice of cheese.
On matzah.
On matzah.
So when you're Jewish and you don't eat ham or bread and you make a matzah sandwich out of ham and cheese, Steve Gubb would be like rolling over right now. But it was
You
good,
don't eat
right?
ham either? So why do you have ham if you don't eat ham?
Well, I eat ham. It's just kind of funny to put it on matzah, but we all do.
Oh, so you eat ham?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I
don't
love
love it, but I
ham.
do eat it.
Are you allowed to eat ham?
Not allowed.
God is
for my
gonna call you?
grandpa.
God's not going to call me.
I always
I'll let
wondered
you
if
go.
you eat something you're not supposed to. Like if you have a cigarette, you look around, make sure your parents aren't watching you. Is God gonna come?
Well, it's like eating bread on Passover.
What are you doing?
Is God going to come knock on my door, or am I going to be good to go? But
Well, you don't answer the door anyway.
Exactly.
Tell them about the committee. They came to say,
The
hello, welcome to the
hospitality
neighborhood.
I opened the door, just
And
didn't let
slammed
them
it
in
in
my
their
house.
face.
I don't think you would let them in.
Me?
You mentioned this 5 times, but
I
I don't
would
think you
let
would have
them
let
in.
them in.
You wouldn't let them in your house.
Absolutely.
You don't let anyone in your house.
I would have said, I'm sorry I'm in my top, but come on in. I'll put on some clothes in a
Alana
second.
wants to come to your house.
She's not allowed.
See?
Oh.
She's an exception to the rule.
They all want to do the next shoot at your house, at the pool, by
We're
the
not,
lake.
we're not doing that.
Well,
And I'm going to tell you something.
pool party at my house.
can
I
come.
gotta tell you something. Stop pushing the envelope.
But I can
Because
come
we
down.
will have a pool party when Chuck is home.
Oh,
When
no.
Chuck is home, everybody next Friday is
Yeah.
Chuck's birthday.
Whose birthday? Parties only happen when he's not home. It's like when your parents are. Well, you can have
husband,
a
Chuck's
party.
birthday.
I can have a party when he's not home, so we're good.
Slick, I'm gonna get a boom box.
Wow. Oh,
And
gotcha.
he's gonna
Boombox.
carry the speakers, and we instead of doing Cole's place, we're gonna do Dawn's place
Yeah.
by the pool. And everybody wait till Chuck comes, and then everybody go crazy. The man will go berserk. He'll go berserk, man. That's all I can tell you.
100%. But it was nice of you to give. You gave the gig to Bree today. That's where she is
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's today, right?
today.
Sorry.
Thanks so much, Sabrina.
Sorry.
Today, tomorrow, and Sunday.
Yeah.
So we've got another gig on Sunday, but you're all out on paid gigs, and I've got no one to cover another paid gig.
Where are you Sunday?
He doesn't have a camera.
Oh yeah, I don't have a camera, so yeah.
I might have to. We might have to use what you got though.
Let's use this one.
No, you can't really.
That would be a camera.
no, that
can
can
is
be a camera. It's just
It
like
has a battery,
yeah, it does.
and we put in a little card.
But what about like, what are we doing this weekend? Because you said
We
I
got
was
Jay
invited.
Harmon's reception at
What
the
are we
library
doing?
on
Yeah,
Sunday.
You and me?
Yeah, because you said
What would you like to
I
do?
was invited to Beaucaire, so like I want to know.
Wait by the gate. I'll pick you
Well,
up.
no, I'm not waiting by the gate.
Wait by the
I
gate.
know this guy. I'm gonna have a picture of you.
They won't let you in if you say I know this guy. I can tell you that.
Sunday, Jay Harmon has a reception at the Delray Beach Library. He is the artist of the month that is spotlighted there from 2 to 3 p.m. right on Atlantic Avenue and Swinton. And we promised him we would come with some coverage, but we're coming. I just got to find the coverage.
Well, I would like to also see the.
Library?
No. What do I? Yeah, I want to go to get my library card.
What do you want to
They
see?
got a 300-foot, a 300 person.
Oh, you want to see the auditorium?
What's it?
Which is why, Ray, he needs his master's in communications.
Oh yeah,
Word
Linda's
finding.
super easy. You should just go there. 1 year.
I forget where things are. You know, I live next to Lynn.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I
No
covered.
way.
I covered Obama versus Romney there, the debate. Remember that when they had the
What?
debate down here?
Oh, that's crazy.
I was
They're
there.
too young to remember
Yeah, they
that.
still talk about that event that they had there even today. They mention it probably at least like once or twice a year that the
Obama
debate
got
happened
It
there.
was
smacked around that
huge,
day.
that
It was
debate
Yeah, it
horrible.
was
big.
super big. Super big.
So I got to cover that, and then I got to do Radio Row with Jeff Santos, and we had all the congressional people. And you know that lady up in West Palm, what's her name, with the curly hair? The congressional lady that's been up there for 7,000 years? Wow. She threatened to beat me up.
Oh, wow.
Because I went to get her, and I guess Obama had a bad night, and she was upset. She's a Democrat. I says, you know, we need you on set for Jeff Santos' show. That's all I said. And she...
That's all you said?
That's all I said. And I said, wow. So I went to Jeff
I'm
and
sure he
said...
said it bailing his charming voice.
I'm telling you, that's all you said.
Have you noticed he's now charming?
No, I didn't say...
Freddie Charming?
I didn't
Is that-
say... Listen, I could have gotten real ugly. I says,
I'm glad
listen,
you didn't.
you... Beep, beep, beep. But I didn't do that. I went over to Jeff and says, you got to go get her. He said, what's going on? And I said, she's screaming at me. So he went, he got her, and she came over. She didn't say 2 words. Not I'm sorry, nothing. But that debate has so many people. You know where the canal is? You got a fence there now?
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was no chain there at the time.
Really?
That's where I parked.
Oh. That works.
It was so packed. It was unbelievable.
I know they like shut down the school to like certain students, so unless if you actually lived there, they weren't letting like the commuters on that day, you know, security purposes and all
unbelievable.
that other fun stuff.
You had to get clearance. I got clearance for that, and I did the Democratic Convention in North Carolina. And I was the only one streaming using the little box. The FBI took my antennas off, and we were still able to stream it. And they were very upset about it because we sort of found a loophole. You know how Geo is. So I got to meet Michelle and Mr. President Obama, and I got to meet the Clintons.
He's aged, huh?
Obama? He actually just came out with a show on Netflix.
I like the
Yeah.
show.
It is so good.
It
Now,
is.
do
It's
you
about
watch-
global warming, right?
Do you have Netflix?
Yeah,
Or you're a student, you get it for free, right?
I use my cousin's password.
Wow, you're a student, you get it for free.
No, we get HBO for free at specifically FAU.
Well,
Just
Netflix
get
is
it.
Netflix is going in the toilet. They're gonna have 2 million people are leaving Netflix because it went up to $20.
I don't think
I think
so.
it's the sharing account thing that I think they're
Yeah.
trying to get rid of. That
Yep.
people
They're gonna
Mine's
get
is
it
for
now.
free. Mine's is for free right now.
Hello,
I'm
how are
sharing
you?
I know I'm early, but practice got canceled this morning.
That's okay. We're doing the show. We'll be done in 5 seconds. Just stay
Sure,
right there.
Bailey, can
Sit.
you, or she can sit here.
Or sit over here. You might as well come on the show.
Yeah.
Come on and join the fun.
Join the fun.
So yeah, so you sent Bree a gig, which was really nice of you. So
Yeah.
she's out today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Slick sent Alyssa a gig. She's out tomorrow. And Alana has to go kiss a pig or something on Sunday. Again, so she's out on Sunday.
Can you put the
I'm gonna be on
scroll
a
up?
yacht
And you're gonna be in a yacht on Sunday.
video shoot.
She said kiss a pig. How come she don't get scrolled?
Because Alana kisses
I said
pigs.
kiss a pig and you get all
because she
mad.
actually does
Kiss the
kiss
pig
pigs.
at the
Yeah.
fairgrounds.
She actually does.
She's actually going to the fairgrounds, I think, to kiss another
and
pig.
Rocky
actually
Mountain
does?
oysters, like literally, she does that.
I asked her what she was doing Sunday, and she's got to go to the fairgrounds, I think, and kiss another pig. I don't know what she's doing.
She does that.
So
Is anybody online?
maybe Ray's around on Sunday.
Bruce
time?
Hill is watching.
2
Good
to
morning,
3.
Bruce.
Do I have to kiss a pig?
No. He's got to shoot some film at the library. You want to kiss
Listen,
a
your
pig?
personal
Oh,
dating
sure.
services
I
is
wouldn't mind.
none of our business.
Nicole's going on a yacht?
They can
Bash
be.
this weekend.
Boca
Oh, wow.
Bash? I done that.
Oh
So
yeah.
I've,
Have you
a
seen a
few
baby
people
pig?
that I'm filming for
No, I
their
don't think I
company.
know.
Which is the bash they do down in Miami? In the water with the boats.
I've heard of it. Isn't it like the yachting?
Yeah, it's in the bay. I think it's during the Boca Bash.
Is it?
And what exactly is Boca Bash?
So Boca Bash is like literally a bunch of
Crazy.
big old boats.
Okay.
and crazy people will come out. It's like thousands of boats in like this small. Well, it's not very small.
In the
but-
Boca Inlet?
Yeah, exactly. But
And they tie them all together, so you go from boat to
yeah,
boat
so
to
you
boat.
can like walk from yacht to small boat to yacht to medium boat.
I remember that happened actually when COVID first started, and everyone went up in arms here because everyone was supposed to be home, but they decided they were safe on their boat
Yeah.
until they walked into somebody else's boat and somebody else's boat, and then the community went like crazy.
I did it, of course, in the yesteryears. I did it out in Miami. I went on a Friday and I came home on a Sunday. I had no shoes. I don't know what happened to them.
You have pants?
I had somebody else's pants.
Yeah,
They put the wallet on the table where I woke up on a deck in some boat, and I woke up and said, "Where am I?" And I had no shoes, and I had to put on somebody else's pants.
That's
And
nuts.
they left my keys in my wallet, so I got home. But man, that was crazy. Back in the day, it was even crazier than it is today. But it's pretty crazy today.
I'm excited about
So
it.
just make sure you tie your shoelaces tight.
Wear your sunscreen.
I just get
What size
no
shoe do you
shoes.
wear?
Huh?
What size shoe do you wear?
14.
Oh, wow.
I have to like buy them sometimes online. These are I got at the mall though. So
Those are Converse.
yeah, Converse. Look at this. See that?
I think it's time for a new pair.
Slick. Maybe you should take Cole
Go through
shopping.
it all.
Don't go with
Yeah.
Slick,
Why?
because he spends like ridiculous money.
No,
on
I
those
don't.
things. And look at the way they end up.
$60
No, I
and
don't. It's just
because,
like I go to like the flashing signs and whatnot, and then
Why you
I
got
see-
you buy
and
two
then I
different
see,
shoes?
Like a shoe that's like
One
has a
size-
perfect
one
light on it,
size
I'm
fits
like,
all?
Yo,
Yeah,
I
they
gotta
have
get
to
it.
stop.
One size fits all sneaker.
I think Marshall should suffice for all of that.
Got it all.
Slick did a great show last night. I was thinking about you. It was on real estate and how people your age should really think about buying a house versus rent. Well, not you because you're still in school, but you're graduating.
Yeah.
So all the money you pay in rent with your roommates, if you actually came up with a down payment as a first-time homeowner, which is 3% down through HUD, right? And then you rent it. So even if you keep charging your roommates the same rent, you're then in fact making money, and now you're owning the house, and then at some point you can sell the house.
And they work for anybody. Like,
You guys work with anybody, so like don't be scared about, I'll say, your credit being so young, because they're kind of like, we have to move past renting because renting 60% is not, I mean,
Well,
it's
it's
not a lot for
craziness.
New Yorkers, but like,
I lived in my house for like 2.5 years, so I could definitely, like, the amount of money that we spent on rent was.
What's your rent overall for the house?
So it's like 3,200 right now. Well, we got very lucky because we have a 4-bedroom with a pool, and it was like 3,000, and then they started raising it the last year and a half.
How many of you guys are there?
It's 4 of us.
That's not
So-
that bad.
So that's not too bad.
Yeah.
My
So-
roommate actually broke his elbow last night.
At your house?
We were at the bowling alley and we were skateboarding outside, like on the stairs, and he went head over heels. over
How do you
the
know he's
ledge.
broken? He's in the hospital?
Yeah, we took him to the hospital last night, and
What a sport. What bone shall I break today?
it was so out of the blue.
Is he okay?
Such an easy thing. Yeah, he's all right.
It's okay.
He was just like, I don't know, he was just upset about himself because
He
he's like,
missed-
it was
he
my
missed the
fault,
ball.
blah, blah, blah.
It was
Is he in
your
a cast?
fault?
No, it was his
Surgery?
fault. No, so he just needs a sling or whatever and
What's a sling?
Cut up his hand. It's like just like so you can rest your arm. It goes around your.
Problem with an
Oh,
elbow,
no.
it takes longer to heal.
Ask Magic Man,
Yeah.
who broke his elbow and decided not to go to the doctor.
what's wrong with you?
We were riding electric bikes on a
Still
shoot
hurts.
in front of our
No.
old studio, and he was afraid I was going to fall off.
You always gotta bring up this story.
So I did not fall off the electric bike, but as he was, I think, watching me, he didn't see the hedge in front of him, and was either hit federal highway or go over the hedge.
Oh my gosh.
So he landed on his elbow.
People were lapping me because I was going slow around this parking lot.
You just
And
had
then
a slow
she lapped
scooter.
me. And when she lapped me, I said, and I put it up to 100, not knowing that it's a circle. So what do you do in a circle going 100 miles an hour? You either take A1A or Federal Highway, or you take the dirt now.
You gotta drift around those
I
corners.
felt like
Take your
this.
chances.
I felt like this. actually.
Oof.
And this is the one that fractured.
How long did it take to heal?
I'm still healing. It hurts like crazy.
Never went to the doctor.
I wake up in the morning, sometimes I go, now this is broken, my clavicle was broken, I got hit with a baseball bat. This shoulder got hit with a baseball. So,
You had
I
some
got
war
bad
wounds.
shows.
My roommate broke his collarbone too. So
Yesterday?
you guys have no, not yesterday. A long time ago. But
Those are long healing problems.
Yeah.
Clavicle was tough, man.
So you going to stay in this house when you graduate?
no. So I'm looking for a new house right now, but everything's so expensive. Like the
That's
market's
exactly the
crazy.
point.
That's what his people were talking about. Do they
Yeah.
have a list of people looking to rent together? Like I would start a list.
no,
I
I'll
want
say,
to
I'll
find
say,
people with
I would
money.
say yeah, but like with them, they will want you to do it because it's kind of like that. Everybody got those bad credit cards with those bad interest payments. Like they will help you guys out. Like they will want you to do it yourself. They want you to get on your feet because Dustin was kind of in the same predicament. Same with Joel because he had a family and he wanted to move out from being a renter to being an owner. So
They're
they'll help
crazy.
you out.
That's
on it.
always a dilemma when
Yeah.
you are away from home, and then you graduate,
Correct.
and then you gotta go back home.
Yeah, that's one of the scariest things for me. I
That
did not
is-
want to go back home.
It is common. I know when I graduated NYU, I lived with my parents through the 4 years.
Mm.
Not easy. Because there's all sorts of curfews. I said, Mom, I'm a grown man. She said, if you're a grown man, go get an apartment. Grown man live there. My son lives here. So make up your mind as to. And how do you argue with logic?
And it's not the curfew because you got nothing better to do. It's because, at least as a mom, you don't go to sleep until you know your kids are home. So if you guys are going out at 11, it's not that we don't think you're trustworthy to go out. It's just you just don't go to sleep until.
No, she
you know
says
that
that I
they're
used to
home.
come in and I used
Make
to wake
noise.
her. Yes.
That would be Aaron. He used to come in, drinking, and then make another dinner in the middle of the kitchen, and
See,
I'm
I didn't
sleeping.
do all that. I
He'd
just-
open the
I tried-
fridge, make a grilled cheese. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yum.
Like, dude, you gotta go.
I went to Roseland, and then I used to come home, take a shower, and go to NYU. And then went to Roseland, and then go to take a shower and come. So she says, you got to stop that nonsense in this house. You want to go over there? Now, NYU paid me, but I didn't have enough money for rent. So then you're faced with the dilemma. So you go home, and your parents turn your room into an extra something.
Yeah,
This
my
is-
room and my brother's room is
Yeah.
different now.
So where do I sleep, Mom?
You
and
too?
she says,
Yeah, my room's an office now.
oh, you have to sleep on the desk.
Yeah.
That's what
Couch
happens.
if I go home.
My room
That's
is a
what
mess.
So,
Live in your room.
so I got
Yeah.
married. Stupid me. I got married. That was the dumbest mistake I could do. That was
Was
the
that your
first
way of
one.
getting out?
You know, I'm beginning to get psychologically it was. I could not live with my parents anymore.
You couldn't live alone.
Alone.
Who would make you a ham and cheese sandwich on matzah?
No, I got an
Or-
apartment in the Bronx,
Better yet.
and I got married. And when I went to Greece for I went to Puerto Rico for my honeymoon. And when I came back, my parents had an air mattress. That's the only furniture I had. An air mattress and a coffee thing to make coffee. And I
Okay.
started from there. And I says, I'm so happy. I was miserable. I would tell you, I would live at home. Say, Mom, I'll sleep by the door if you want me to, standing up.
Slick was a great show, and actually Cole came to mind because you and your buddies have all these buddies in a house. Imagine
Correct.
if you became the landlord and they paid
We
you
were
rent.
thinking about it, but like, we want like a great house, like a beautiful house. If we're buying a house, we definitely want to get
You
like
want $2.5 million?
one that will be 2.5 one day. Like,
Or you want to buy the nicest house in the nicest area, the junkiest house in the nicest area?
yeah, and then we can fix it
But
up.
that doesn't exist anymore.
Exactly.
Because
And
everybody
it's
else
very
thought
hard
of
to
that
find.
already.
We found like a few that are like five grand a month, and we only have 3 people right now, so that's
$5 grand
that's
a
a
month
lot of
is
money.
not bad. Where is it?
Well, for three,
for 3 people, that's a lot of money.
college students,
I was thinking of renting out my house to college kids. I
sleep
can
over
fit
at
4.
Freddy's.
Yay!
I'm gonna tell you, my
Sleep
house,
over
but you're gonna have to pay. How much is rent? How much do you pay?
I pay 900.
You gotta double.
Freddie, can I bring in the mac and cheese?
Never mind.
How do you do that with your
Like
shoulders?
my house has
Oh.
all luxurious animals. You like golf?
Animals.
I just stretch.
Animals. It has
Oh,
pool,
animals.
It has
I thought you said animals too. I was just like, what type of animals?
He's got
I gotta get my
monkeys,
man.
goats.
The Bailiest, craziest.
It has all
Welcome to
sorts
Freddie.
of pool. It has everything. Anything you can need. And the bowling alley right down the street. You got everything you can need. And it has a lake. You
Cool.
could get one of those things where you bicycle on the lake. What they call
You
it?
got a
Paddle
It ha-
boat.
yeah. It has a dock by the bay. Dock of the
okay
bay.
party at Freddy's.
Party at Freddy's.
No, no, not party. Renting.
Party at
$1,800
Freddy's.
a month per student. And I'm right by the Lynn University. You can actually, you can't walk there, but you can take a car.
Party
I
at
think
Freddy's.
there's probably some Lynn University students who would pay that. Like,
Really?
Definitely.
Yeah,
We gotta
there's
talk.
some bougie.
What? There is some rich people that go to
Cecilia's
that
like,
school.
yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, this place, if you keep a low profile, don't get kicked out because they're very,
Can
you
Cole
know.
keep a low profile?
No way.
No.
Well, you can't have beer kegs
I'm
hanging out
lucky.
the
I
building.
got cool neighbors. Like my neighbor across the street is a lawyer. They hate us, but we're cool because we always tell them that we're gonna have a party. It might be a little loud. Just call us if you need anything. We try to be respectful, but we also have friends that aren't, and they just leave stuff around like beer cans.
Well, when you
and
buy
stuff.
your house and you're now the landlord, and some kids like you come next door to you, across the street from you, I want to see how you're gonna react.
I'm a party with them.
Yeah, but then your values go this way. So what you got into the investment for was this way. But you're depleting your own. You're your own worst enemy because nobody's gonna want to buy anything around you because.
But we're having a good time.
Good times don't. But good times.
Cole.
I'm gonna tell you,
Welcome to Cole's
good
couch.
times don't last forever.
All right, we got a show. You ready to wrap this up?
Yes.
All right, have a great Friday morning, everyone. Tune in. We've
What?
got It All Starts With You coming to you live at 11 o'clock with host Eileen Lemelman. She's got 2 great guests. We've got a 12 o'clock show with amazing puppets. So we'll see what rolls out on that one.
6-foot puppets.
So tune into the 12 o'clock show, and at 3 o'clock, of course, we've got the Florida Love with Kenny Love. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Be kind to each other. We'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No company dry.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs, because you know your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.